The first one, most important one for you to understand when you're learning Spanish, is the Spanish D. Now, a lot of students that have had Spanish in the past are traumatized over the Spanish R's. Spanish has a trilled R or R sound, and this causes some English speakers a lot of trauma. Actually, if you can learn to say the Spanish D correctly and the single R, as I'll explain in a moment, that will be the key to you speaking Spanish well and also understanding Spanish when it's spoken. Now let me give you some examples of the Spanish D. I'll use some words that you're probably already familiar with. This word in Spanish is pronounced nada. The D in Spanish is most similar to the TH sound in brother and this. So in my pronunciation guide, I represent the D as TH. Now it's very important, if you are using the materials, that you realize that there are two TH sounds in English. There is the sound of brother, a the sound, and there is the sound of thick and thin, a th sound. The Spanish D is a the sound. The th sound in Spanish is used in Castilian Spanish from Spain, where it represents the Z or the C before E and I. So thank you in Castilian Spanish is gracias, where in Latin America it's gracias. I'm not teaching Castilian Spanish, I'm teaching Latin American Spanish. So when I use the TH to represent a sound, I'm talking about the TH of brother and this. Now let's go over these words. Nothing is nada. And you're welcome in Spanish is de nada. This is like the English word they. This is like na, and this is like the word the. De nada, de nada. Now notice at the beginning of the word that the sound is a little more muffled. Here there's a continuous flow of air. Nada, nada. So the TH sound is very easy to say and you can hear it clearly. In fact, in some speakers, it becomes so soft it almost drops out. Nada, nada, nada. Here, there's no flow of air at the beginning of the word, so it's a little more muffled. But I still teach it as a TH sound so that you learn to associate this symbol with a the sound instead of a da sound. So they, my tongue is still approaching the sound, de nada, and this means you're welcome, literally, of nothing. Tostada, now these are food words, tostada and enchilada. If you go to a restaurant and order tostada and enchilada with correct pronunciation, you'll impress your waitress if she speaks Spanish. Tostada, enchilada. And finally, adios, adios. So this is like a TH, and the stress is here, adios. Notice that in Spanish, the I is a weak vowel. Both I and U are considered weak vowels. You can think of them as weak, that they're kind of skinny. When they pair up with another vowel, they blend. They turn into a diphthong. The O, the A, and the E, you can think of them as strong vowels. They're a little more strong looking. They stand alone in a syllable. Here, the I is weak, so it blends and becomes adios, where it turns into almost a Y sound. This means goodbye. Adios, adios. Now, the English pronunciation of nada, tostada, enchilada, adios is not only not correct pronunciation of the D, but it's even more confusing than that, because the English D said quickly sounds like the Spanish R between vowels. So in my pronunciation guide, the single Spanish R, again there are two R sounds, the single ere or flap R and the trilled R or rolled R. I'm talking about the single R. It's like the fast double D of the English word buddy. If you can say the word medium, small, medium, large, then you're getting very, very close to the Spanish name medium. Medium, look at that. you can say the Spanish R's. If you can say medium, you can say medium. Again, the trick is not that you're not able to produce the sounds. The trick is to retrain your brain to say a sound for a symbol that it's not used to. So let's look at some examples of the R. Now,